Slovakia, it really is high time to do something.
I think that the Charter is a start of the experiment of combining freedom and socialism. If you are interested in this experiment, fine, come. I'm glad to meet anybody interested in this experiment and in talking with him. This talking with him is so important for me that if I knew that tomorrow I'll go into prison for that, I shall talk with you anyway.
Why should people have to go to prison because they sign a charter? In January this year, a group calling themselves Charter 77 announced their intention of informing the Prague regime of ways in which a state law protecting human rights was being broken. The people of Charter 77 are teachers, journalists, clerks, factory workers, housewives. They are Marxists and people who reject Marx. They are Christians and people of no special commitment. Their charter is a modest legal document asking only that the law of the state be upheld, that there be freedom of speech and worship, and that discrimination cease against those who claim these basic rights, such as thousands of children denied higher education because of their parents' beliefs. The charter was immediately banned, and those who signed it were arrested, intimidated, and stripped of their livelihood. But the word spread, and the number of people supporting the charter grew steadily. The response of the regime, which exists only as a kind of economic and military whore to the Kremlin, has been panic. It has tried to force people to sign an anti-charter, condemning a document most have never seen. In one factory, all but 22 of the 14,000 workers refused to attend a government rally against the charter. Such are the seeds of freedom in Czechoslovakia.
Why did you sign the charter?
Když jsem se seznámil s textem charty, tak jelikož to, co tam je napsané, jsem s tím souhlasil.
When I got to know the text of the charter, I found I agreed with it. I didn't hesitate, I signed. And then, when I reported for work, they gave me the sack. I protested. I said it was political discrimination. And they replied that it wasn't discrimination, it was dialectics. Well, I left. It was absurd. Anyway, I decided to put in an ad. So I went to one of our newspapers and handed in an ad that said, willing to accept any kind of employment, a signatory of Charter 77. They passed me from one to another, right up to the editor-in-chief. They all refused to accept the ad, and they refused to explain why they wouldn't accept it. They also refused to confirm in writing that they had refused to accept it.
Charter is talking about problems which I have and my friends.
Talking about freedom?
Yes. And freedom